Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It has been like a good month since I have actually just sat down, played with makeup, and just kind of chilled out. I have been doing so many Halloween tutorials lately. I have not filmed any normal videos, and I'm so excited to just sit down, play around, and chill out. So today I thought we would play around with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. I bought this palette ages ago, and honestly I haven't even really used it. I think I've used one color. I think it was this one. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, I think. And today I'm going to be using the Chi Chi Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. I don't know what happened. That eyebrow is just non-existent. Okay, so to fix up whatever the hell is happening with my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And I'm gonna be using the shade in Light Beige. Okay, so I have no idea what kind of look that I want to do. I am like looking at all these shades and I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go in with this color right here, which is called Base. And I'm just going to very gently pat that all over my eyelid. I'm also going to pop some tape on the side of my eyes. I think the first color I'm gonna take is this shade right here, which is called Love. Wow, these are very powdery. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just kind of tapped it in gently and it's a lot of powder. I'm going to pop that all through my crease. Oh, and by the way, the brush that I'm using is just a Models Prefer fluffy blender brush. I am loving how this is blending out. This is so good so far. I'm now gonna go in with that really beautiful lavender shade, which is called Soul. And I'm using a much smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to place that slightly under the pink, but still in my crease. I'm actually gonna go in with an even smaller brush. I'm just gonna go in with a Morphe pencil brush, and I'm gonna use that to start. I'm then just going to start patching this color on, just so it's a bit more opaque. And then just gonna go back in with that Love shade, and I'm gonna start blending that all out. I am really impressed with how easily these are blending. I kind of want to do a cut crease. So I think I'm going to go in of a mixture of the Wild Child shade, which is this pink one here. And then also, yeah, that Celestial shade, can't speak. And I think I'm just going to kind of mix those two together and kind of make like a little bit of a gradient. So I'm going to start with the pink shade. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to that Celestial shade. I cannot say that. Celestial shade. Wow. I'm going to move on to the purple shade and pop that on my outer corner, and then I will blend the two together. I'm thinking of blending the two together with a lighter shade in the middle, but we'll see how we go. There is a little bit of fallout with these shades, but honestly, it's nothing bad. I am putting quite a lot on my brush, but apart from that, it's pretty good. And then with the same brush, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called Dreamer. This looks absolutely stunning, and I'm gonna pop that right on the middle part of my eye. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. I'm gonna go in with a really small pencil brush and back in with that Soul shade, which was just the lilac. And I'm just going to very gently deepen up the cut crease just so it looks a bit more noticeable. I'm just going to now draw a winged liner and pray I don't stuff this up. I am just going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, and I'm going to pop that just on my top lashes for now. Also, I just want to show you what the palette looks like. I have not cleaned it up. I have not touched it at all. It is slightly messy, but this is what the palette looks like after I have used the shades. Okay, so we're going to move on to the face now, and then we'll come back to the rest of the eyes in a minute. I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is like a little baby sample that I have, and I'm just going to pop this all over. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a stippling brush. For my foundation, I do want quite high coverage because I obviously have very dramatic eyes. So I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant foundation in the shade Santa Fe. I still have my little sample pot, so I'm just going to use that, finish it up, and then I'll move on to the bottle. For concealer, I am just going to use a tiny bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer, and this one is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. Reason why I'm only going to use a little bit of this is because I want to use also a lighter concealer, but this one has really good coverage, so I'm just going to use a really tiny amount of this one. For the lighter concealer, I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in the shade Light. To set underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Bare Minerals Concealer in the shade Summer Bisque. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to go with my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. I don't know how I nearly forgot the name of that, but I did. And I'm using this shade Deep Natural today. Before I move on to the rest of my face, I'm just going to quickly finish off my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do is take that Love shade, which was that pink, and I'm going to run that across my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with that purple shade and also run that across as well. Okay, and then for my inner corner highlight and a little bit of my brow bone highlight, well, I'm just gonna go in with the Dreamer shade. Okay, so I do have my lashes just drying with the glue at the moment, but the style that I am using today are by XO Beauty. These are the faux mink lashes and they are in the style Cupid. To contour today, I'm going to go with my Tarte Pro Glow palette, and I'm just going to use the Sculpt shade. And I'm going to go in with a brush that is a little bit bigger, and with that same shade I'm going to start bronzing up a little bit. With my first contouring brush, I'm also going to go in with a little bit of the MAC Gold Deposit, and I'm just going to kind of pop that on like where I would contour, just for like a little bit of extra glow. For my blush today, I'm going to go in with the Essence Matte Touch blush in the shade Bury Me Up. Okay, so I just put my lashes on off camera. I'm just going to add a little bit of black pencil to my waterline because I feel like it's not very balanced at the moment. Alrighty, and for my highlighter, I thought just to kind of make sure everything matches, I'm actually just going to use the Dreamer shade from the palette. Hello. So for lips, I think I'm just going to keep it quite nude, purely for the fact we've got so much going on up here. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in the shade Kinky. It is just a little bit too pink for me, so I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cool Girl and get that on. Okay, we're just going to lock it in with some setting spray and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, and here is the completed look. I'm very happy with how the Norvina palette performed. The only thing that does kind of suck is how messy it can get. I still haven't cleaned it up. I've obviously kind of like moved the palette around and a lot of the pigment has kind of gone all over the mirror. But apart from that, this palette is amazing. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do like today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it does help me out quite a lot, because I know if you guys like my videos or you don't, and if you don't like it, that's gonna suck. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am already, once again, so close to 400 subscribers, and that's blowing my freaking mind. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and if you do, thank you once again, and if you haven't, make sure you do. Make sure you do, because it's worth it. I think. I hope. Anyways guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye!